Today we take our deep dive into a phenomenon that affects us all: social media. Did you know that the average person spends over 2 hours a day on these platforms like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and many more? That's longer than most people spend eating or exercising. Today, we'll explore how social media shapes our perceptions, influences our behaviors, and even defines our realities. Are you ready to uncover the truth behind the screens? Let's go. First up on the list, perception. Let's talk about it. Social media doesn't just reflect our lives, it shapes them. With algorithms curating our feeds based on likes and shares, we often see a version of reality tailored just for us. Social media curates our realities through personalized algorithms, shaping what we see and how we interpret the world around us. This can lead to a narrow worldview, as users may only encounter perspectives that validate their beliefs. Ultimately, perception shapes not just individual opinions but also broader societal attitudes and norms. These algorithms prioritize posts that align with our interests, creating a personalized feed that reinforces our existing beliefs and views. As a result, users often find themselves in echo chambers, where they encounter similar perspectives and information, limiting exposure to diverse viewpoints and shaping their understanding of the world in a way that may not reflect reality. Studies show that people are more likely to engage with content that confirms their pre-existing beliefs, a phenomenon known as confirmation bias. This can lead to polarized viewpoints and reinforce stereotypes. There was a survey found that 54% of teenagers reported feeling pressured to look a certain way due to social media, impacting their body image and self-esteem. Perception is easily manipulated. Research shows that false information spreads 6 times faster on social media than true information, significantly impacting public perception on various issues. There is social comparison theory that researchers indicates that 70% of social media users feel worse about their own lives after comparing themselves to others online, highlighting how curated content can distort self-perception. It's shocking that consumers are more likely to trust user-generated content over traditional advertising, with 79% of users indicating that it influences their purchasing decisions, showcasing how perception can drive behavior. Did you know that 64% of people say social media significantly influences their opinions? It's like living in a bubble, but one that can burst at any moment. So, ask yourself this: why did the smartphone go to therapy? Because it couldn't stop scrolling through its ex's photos and text. Next, let's dive into how social media impacts our mental health. While it can connect us, it can also disconnect us from reality. Studies show that 30% of teens report feeling overwhelmed by social media pressures. On one hand, it provides a platform for connection and support, helping individuals feel less isolated. On the other hand, it can lead to increased anxiety, depression, and feelings of inadequacy, especially among teens who often compare themselves to idealized portrayals of others. It's very easy to compare our everyday lives to the highlight reels we see online. However, the pressure to maintain a perfect online persona and the constant exposure to curated highlights of others' lives can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. I once told my therapist about my social media addiction. Now I'm unfollowed, even in real life. The therapist has taken it a step further by unfollowing the person in real life as a way to distance themselves due to the client's admission of an addiction. However, there's a flip side. People have found solace and support in online communities, proving that social media can also be a force for good at times. Next on the list, let's explore the influence of social media on trends and behaviors. From fashion to food, social media is a powerful trendsetter. Social media significantly influences trends and behavior by rapidly spreading new ideas, fashion, and lifestyle choices, often led by popular influencers who shape what is considered desirable or trendy. This instantaneous sharing creates a culture of imitation, where users feel pressured to adopt the latest fads to stay relevant in their social circles. Did you know that 70% of teenagers trust influencers more than they traditional celebrities? Social media has given rise to a new kind of celebrity, one who's just a relatable post away. 1. Viral challenges. Trends like the Ice Bucket Challenge and TikTok dance challenges can spread globally in a matter of days, showcasing how quickly social media can mobilize mass participation. 2. Trend life cycle. Social media platforms can accelerate the life cycle of trends, with styles that once took years to gain popularity now emerging and fading within weeks or even days. 3. Political and social movements. Social media has played a crucial role in mobilizing support for social and political movements, with hashtags like #BlackLivesMatter and #MeToo becoming rallying cries that transcend geographic boundaries. 4. Fashion impact. Studies show that 60% of Instagram users discover new products through the platform, making it a key driver for fashion and lifestyle trends. These facts illustrate how social media not only shapes personal choice, but also drives cultural and social trends. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's discuss the darker side of social media. Misinformation, cyberbullying, and echo chambers can create a distorted reality. The dark side of social media encompasses several significant issues, including the spread of misinformation, which can rapidly distort public perception. Studies show approximately 49% of users have encountered false information online, which it can spread faster than wildfire. If misinformation were a person, it would definitely be the one that shows up late to every party. Cyberbullying is another major concern, with 37% of young people reporting being bullied online, leading to severe emotional distress. Additionally, the phenomenon of echo chambers can reinforce harmful ideologies, limiting exposure to diverse perspectives and fostering division. Are you curious yet about cyberbullying or how social media shapes our reality? Well, here are some specific facts that you might want to consider. 1. Prevalence. Approximately 15% of high school students reported being bullied electronically in the past year, according to the Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System. 2. Impact on mental health. Victims of cyberbullying are more likely to experience mental health issues, including depression and anxiety, with studies showing a 20% increase in depressive symptoms among affected teens. 3. Suicide risk. Cyberbullying has been linked to increased risk of suicide, with research indicating that victims are up to 2.5 times more likely to consider suicide compared to those who have not been bullied. 4. Platforms. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and others are commonly used for cyberbullying, with over 90% of teens stating they have witnessed online harassment. These facts highlight the serious and pervasive nature of cyberbullying, underscoring the need for awareness, prevention, and intervention strategies. We do encourage viewers to reflect on their social media usage and consider how it reshapes your reality. How do you think life would look without social media? Would life continue like it was back in the 80s or 90s? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we encourage everyone to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more insightful content.